We're already in Act 3, and Charles Barkley is still awake. Shaq hasn't jumped through a ring of fire, and Kenny's knees still don't get along. All right, let's send it back over to Ernie and the guys.
What happened to the shorts? Come on, what happened?
Kenny got jealous about my knees, so I had to cover mine up.
No doubt. No doubt.
He saw how they were supposed to work. Kenny, how does that work?
No. Come on now.
Once they get moved and warmed up, they start going regular.
Okay, they must ain't been moved or warmed up in years.
No questions.
Okay, go. Y'all do y'all thing.
If you're just joining us here on TNT, here's what we've seen so far. Shaq, we've seen Ben Simmons with the Rookie of the Year.
LSU, shout out to LSU.
There you
Ben
go,
Simmons.
Shaq. Very good.
Yeah.
And we've seen the Defensive Player of the Year go to Rudy Gobert here, Chuck.
To me, those were probably the closest to contested awards not just of for the whole night. I mean, those awards could have went either.
But those are only 2 awards given out to you.
I know,
we have several more.
But
the
there had
other-
to be only
no,
2.
but I'm saying you could have been happy.
Are you trying to get people just to turn it off?
No,
There's still plenty of drama.
Chuck, what's in your cup? Light or dark? Light or dark? That's all I want to know.
it's Diet Coke right now.
Okay, got it.
I told him I'd wait till the second hour to light it up.
All right, good.
So you don't think the sixth man is a close call too?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think it is
Gordon,
close,
Lou Williams,
but I'm just
and
saying
Fred
those
VanVleet.
those two wars were extremely close. Was the only point I was trying to make.
And you did it very well.
This is going to be close, too.
Yeah.
But you know what, Ernie, also, because, Shaq and I are probably the 2 music guys. We see the basketball players all the time, but when you run into
Wait, how
21
are you a music guy?
That's
we
right,
we
good,
love
Chuck.
music more than you do. So when you see 21 Savage and then Meek Mill, we're good to have you back, brother. We missed you. Meek Mill is in the building.
Wale.
Sure.
Wale, shout out to Wale.
Wale, he shot out early by Khaled, but that's what get us excited,
Well, when we talk about the Sixth Man Award, if you watch our show, Kenny, you've been here for 20 years. Chuck, 18. I'm 28. You're 7.
7.
And in all those
Seems
years,
longer.
In all those years,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you as excited as you were this season.
Yes.
With the new technology that allowed you to get in the game.
Well, to be honest, Shaq originated, I modified, and then they kind of did it. So I have to do this for the Sixth Man Award. I can't,
Yeah.
Anthony talks about my knees and everything. I got to go to the screen for this one. I'm going to go to the screen for this one.
That creaking you
I'm going
hear.
to go for the screen.
is-
Hey, easy, Ernie. Only Anthony can do jokes. You can't do jokes. All right, wait.
You're giving up too many secrets, Kenny.
Hold on. Don't give the secrets. Hold on. All right, I'm out.
Whoa, NBA award show. This is a time machine, not just jumping in the screen. I'm taking you back, way back to Oklahoma City. Hey, young fella, Ferguson. You see the guy right here? You see this guy right here? He's the reigning Sixth Man of the Year, Eric Gordon. You better stay connected to him. Watch the play as it rolls. This is why he is so valuable for the Houston Rockets, because as you go to help, all of a sudden, you leave him open, knock down 3, and he might win this award back-to-back. Woo, now I'm in Toronto, affectionately known as Drake Land. Hey, Drake, you got to stop all this battling. Anyway, you got Van Fleet right behind me. And most people say he comes out of nowhere. You must not have watched him at Wichita State, because his ability to get in the lane and cause so much havoc and so much traffic, he's always been able to do it. Get me out of here. He gets in the lane, creates so much attention, that all of a sudden, he's wide open in the corner because the defense is rotating late. He might win the award. Last stop, LA. I'm over here, sitting next to Jerry West, the logo. By the way, do you get paid for being the logo? We'll talk about that later. But here, we got Lou Williams. And you're looking at him, he says, I don't need a pick, Harrell. Get out the way. Johnson, I don't need a pick. PJ Tucker knows who I am. I know who I am. Run the play and get me out of here. I don't need any help. I can just get to the rim and score. And this is what makes him so dangerous and a possible Sixth Man of the Year.
Woo. That was tough, Ernie. That's tough.
A hand for Kenny the Jet Smith and his magical powers of analysis.
Shaq, we got a winner there, Shaq. So I have the actual envelope. When I got in LA, they handed it back to me.
Well, I think that you should probably open it and read it.
This is the Sixth Man of the NBA season. Oh, Lou Williams.
It's an honor to receive this award tonight. Shout out to the other 2 finalists, E.G., former teammate of mine, guy in won last year. Shout out to Fleet out there in Toronto. I want to thank the Clippers organization for giving me an opportunity to be myself, allow me to go out on the floor, do my thing. Shout out to my family and my friends, my homeboys, late nights, early mornings, everybody rebounding for me, being there for me. So, Dream Chasers in the building. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.